Welcome to the Fireside Chat for Fitness and Nutrition with Adrienne and Ken. Today we're going to be talking about managing high blood pressure with exercise and nutrition. It's a two-for punch. All right, Ken, do you want to do the first punch?
I do. Yes. I'm left-handed, so hopefully you're right-handed, and we'll get them with both. So yeah, exercise is really good for high blood pressure. And there's different types of exercise affects high blood pressure differently. Aerobic exercise is, it's defined. Aerobic exercise is defined as anything with air, anything that uses air as its energy source, and it needs to be typically the lower body involved, the muscles of the largest and longest muscles in the body, which uses a lot of energy, and they're what's called slow twitch muscle fibers. They last a long time, but they don't tire out very easily. So you can do things for a long time, and at least for 20 minutes. And you have to be breathing a little bit heavy, moderately. And if you're walking, let's just say walking, which is considered an aerobic exercise, you can carry on a conversation, but you can't sing. Okay, so that's moderate. Vigorous exercise would be you can't talk. You can barely talk. That's vigorous. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. 150 minutes of moderate exercise a week, or 30 minutes a day times 5, or 75 minutes of intense aerobic exercise, which should be jogging. Good moderate intensive exercise would be swimming, dancing, walking. Those would be you can do that. Moderately intense would be jogging, like I said, doing the stairmaster. That would be more intense. So aerobic exercise strengthens your heart, and someone who is very aerobically fit, their heart pumps less often, but because it's stronger, it pumps more blood each time. So it's vroom, vroom, instead of so it's vroom, vroom. When you have a resting heart rate, it's really low, but that's because your heart doesn't have to work as hard because it's stronger. So that's a benefit of aerobic exercise. Strength training, and that could include weights, elastic bands, or just body weight exercises. You want to do at least twice a week. And building muscle mass can help reduce blood pressure over time, just because your metabolic rate is higher, and it helps. Let me give an example. The muscles in your legs, in order for your blood to get back to your heart, the muscles in the legs have to pump it back. Have to actually, when they contract, it actually pushes that blood back to your heart, and it lets your heart work less. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard. So the more toned your muscles in the lower body particularly are, the easier it is for that blood to get back to your heart, and the less hard it has to work, and so your blood pressure goes down. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but strength training is at least twice a week. You can do it more often, but you split it up if you're into strength training. Some people do split routines where they work the upper body twice a week and then the lower body twice a week. So they work out 4 days, and anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes is a good time frame to shoot for. Flexibility is good. Yoga and Tai Chi. It's good for high blood pressure because it relaxes the mind, and and flexibility is just good for you all over. Overall good for you, and it enhances an overall well-being. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it. It overall enhances well-being. I think I said that right. I got that right. And so guidelines for safe exercise, you always want to consult with your physician first. You want to start slow, build up, because if you haven't exercised for a long time, you want to make sure that you don't overdo it. I know that there's guys out there that I was an athlete in high school. Let me just go ahead and bench press 200 pounds like I did when I was in high school. Well, you're gonna hurt yourself, and you have to start all over again. You're going to monitor your blood pressure on a regular basis and make sure that it's being beneficial, that it's helping you. And when you exercise, you're going to warm up and cool down. Make sure that you do that so you don't, that prevents you from, again, injuring yourself and start having to start all over again. Because this is you want to be able to make sure that you can do this for the long term. You don't want to go, well, I'm exercising, oh, I'm stopped. Well, I'm exercising, oh, I'm stopped. You want to, the benefit of and high blood pressure for exercise for high blood pressure is that you actually do it. So in order to do it, you have to do it on a regular basis. And you want to stay hydrated, so drink lots of water, and then of course you want to listen to your body. If you've injured yourself, or if you think you're overdoing it, back off a little bit, and then do it the next day. So there's a lot of rigmarole there. I covered a lot of stuff. Do you have any questions, Adrienne?
Not questions. I just think that you gave some really good solid tips for getting started and the reasons behind why you want to do certain things in a certain way, slowly add on, and the aerobic versus the strength training even just will really help us all out. And of course, a lot of times we don't think of high blood pressure as being like a real issue. Sometimes we're like, oh, it's a little bit high, but it actually can lead to serious health problems, including things like with your kidneys or heart disease, including stroke, heart attacks. And so we want to provide you with some practical advice on the food part as well. And with making just a couple of small, thoughtful changes to your lifestyle and to your diet, you can actually improve your blood pressure and your overall health. And the thing is that we don't really think about what high blood pressure is, but it is the force of blood pushing against your arteries, and that can strain your heart, it can weaken things, and it increases, like I said, the risk of heart disease, stroke, things like that. You want normal blood pressure is under 120 over 80 or less. You can go too low, but that's not what we're talking about today. And what's considered hypertension is anything 140 over 90 or above. So those are some things to keep in mind. And Ken had a really good suggestion of monitoring your blood pressure. You can do that at home with a blood pressure cuff.
Easy to do.
I used to do that even as a kid at big box stores. I'd like run around and see if I could change my blood pressure. So exercise, right?
That's funny. Yeah.
And a couple of things that we can do dietary wise, well, there are like 8, one of which has already been mentioned, the hydration piece. And the reason why hydration really matters too is because it helps your heart pump more effectively and easily, and that can reduce your blood pressure. So we've talked many times about water. Generally, I recommend about half of your body weight in ounces of water. But again, if you're an athlete, if it's hot outside, there are a number of other factors that lead to what we should be drinking. Now, you might have heard of the DASH diet. It's called the Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. It emphasizes a lot of good foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, low-fat dairy. It's rich in nutrients like potassium, calcium, magnesium. All of those can help lower blood pressure. Sodium raises it. So you want to ideally try to stay under 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. Some people even suggest going under 1,500. And some easy ways to do this is really just reading labels, first of all. Soup packets, for example, or soup cans, look for the low sodium ones. If you're cooking at home, you control how much sodium you're using, which is key. And also, if you learn how to use different herbs and spices, that's a really good way to flavor your meals without just resorting to salt and pepper. Another thing is potassium. Potassium helps balance the amount of sodium in your cells. So we're not just trying to lower sodium, you can increase potassium. You can have things like bananas, oranges, potatoes, potassium right there, spinach, and beans. Again, part of the DASH diet emphasizes foods like that. We don't really want to have too much alcohol because excessive drinking can raise blood pressure. Plus, doesn't help your overall health. So just consider that.
True.
And then if you're having whole grains like oats, brown rice, quinoa, millet, these provide some more essential nutrients and fiber, and that can help maintain your healthy blood pressure levels, including healthy fats. We want to avoid the trans fats. We want to avoid a lot of saturated fats. So we want to focus on things like olive oil, olives, avocados, nuts, seeds. All of those can help reduce your blood pressure as well. And this isn't really what we think about a lot of times, because we think of cutting back on sugars for diabetics. But guess what? reducing your higher sugar intake, especially from things like sodas or other sugary drinks, can actually help prevent weight gain. And weight gain usually comes with increased blood pressure. So we would consider more water, herbal teas, other low calorie beverages would all be great to add in. Now, in addition to monitoring your own blood pressure, you want to manage your stress because that can definitely lead to high blood pressure, especially if it's chronic stress. And so meditation, the box breathing or deep breathing exercises that Ken has mentioned before too, or hobbies. It's just really nice sometimes to be able to do some watercolor painting and just get out of your mind and into a hobby that actually brings you a little bit of peace and joy, lowers your blood pressure. Also maintaining a healthy weight. This is just important because excess weight does put an additional strain on your heart. And even if you're not obese, if you're overweight, even if you have just 10 pounds extra, if you lose that, that can help reduce your blood pressure as well. So between the exercise and the balanced diet, you can actually manage your own blood pressure very well in many cases. And as you'll be reminded, small, consistent changes can lead to significant improvements in your health. So they seem tiny, they seem like they won't do anything. I promise you they will, if there's consistency there. And if you need any concerns or have need personalized advice, definitely consult your healthcare provider or registered dietitian nutritionist. Your heart will thank you for it. Any questions, Ken?
I don't. You covered everything I was thinking of. That's good job. Yeah.
Sorry, I also cover the consistency part. So you want to say my part?
Yeah. Just choose one thing. Just do one thing. One thing and just start doing one thing. So maybe eat more bananas or have an orange or so.
Yeah, just one thing. So
There
if you have any questions, if you have high blood pressure, or if you've instituted a change that we've suggested, leave a comment below. Let us know what worked for you, what didn't work for you. If there's a topic you'd like us to cover in future episodes, please let us know. Also, like, subscribe, and if you like the work that we're doing, please consider supporting the channel through our link below and share with your friends too. And thank you all for coming this week. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye. I would like to talk to you about my ebook that I have, and it's called Banish Neck Pain. And basically, it goes over six different protocols. Basically, what would be problematic in your back, neck, even shoulders, maybe a tight chest, and then what you do to banish that, to make that go away. Let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, that you have pain in between your shoulder blades. Well, that could be caused by a number of things, including tight chest, which I cover. You release and then stretch your chest, then release and strengthen your back muscles in between your shoulder blades. And that stretching the chest and strengthening the back will improve your posture, pull your shoulders back, which gets rid of the problematic pain in between your shoulder blades. Now, let's say, for instance, you have neck pain right here. Now, that's probably upper trapezius. Well, then I have protocols that are slightly different for that area of problem. So it would be an upper trapezius release, upper trapezius stretch, and then you're going to go ahead and strengthen those muscles in between your shoulder blades that pulls those shoulder blades back and put you into proper position so that it gets rid of that neck pain. And I also cover shoulder. Let's say, for instance, if you have problems in the base of your neck, even in the front of your neck. And so these are all covered by my ebook, and it comes with accompanying videos for each segment, each stretch, each exercise, each release, so that you do it correctly. You can follow along, make sure that you do it right. So check it out. Adrienne, what have you got?
Welcome to the world of vibrant health with the One Bite Wellness Green Smoothie ebook. If you are looking to boost your energy, improve your digestion, and enhance your overall well-being, this is your ultimate guide to delicious, nutrient-packed green smoothies. Now, why is this important? Well, one, it's packed with nutritional benefits. Green smoothies are powerhouses, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all included in each one of these. Each recipe in our ebook is designed to help you have better energy levels so that you can say goodbye to the midday slumps or not need the vending machine to get you through. Our smoothies also provide sustained energy to help you keep going all day long. So you can have it breakfast, lunch, dinner, actually snacks, all great ideas. Also, they improve digestion because there's a lot of fiber in smoothies. Unlike juices, which take out the fiber, you get plenty here. That helps support a healthy digestive system. It can alleviate bloating and discomfort if any of you struggle with that. And we always want to boost our immunity, right? So with vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, the smoothies can strengthen your immune system to help you fight off colds and infections. 2, we've made it easy for you. We have easy and delicious recipes. We have weekly smoothie plans and things that you're going to need for your grocery list. As you can see, that's a grocery list right there. And then also a recipe that we have. So everything is in here. You have simple instructions. You can whip up a delicious smoothie in like minutes. We also have a lot of different ingredients. So we can go tropical fruits with kale or spinach. We can also do superfoods, cacao, maca powder. All of these keep your smoothies exciting and nutritious. And they're also customizable. There are lots of different substitutions or additions so that you can customize the recipe to fit your preferences and your nutritional goals. Plus, you get expert guidance. This is created by a registered dietitian nutritionist, me. And I love helping people select good ingredients that have the most health and benefits. And then also giving you blending tips, giving you the health benefits of having these smoothies and kind of laying that out for you. There's also a food diary that you can keep so that you can keep track of your own benefits. And then the fourth part is that you get long-term health benefits from incorporating green smoothies into your diet. And that can lead to weight management because a lot of green smoothies are low in calories but high in nutrients. So this can be a great addition to your weight loss or weight maintenance plan. It can also promote more healthy, glowing skin with all the vitamins and the minerals, the antioxidants, the fiber. And speaking of fiber, detoxification. You're also going to get that part of your digestive system, hopefully cleaning out toxins and supporting overall health. So by choosing the One Bite Wellness Green Smoothie ebook, you are investing in a healthier, more vibrant you. And don't wait to start your journey to better health. Download your copy today and experience the transformative power of green smoothies. The link is below.